Alright, hello, my name is Jared,
And my name is Yoshi.
and today we're going to talk about particles ni and mo. So a noun plus particle mo indicates that the noun is in addition to something or someone else.
今日も私は残業します。
So that means that today, in addition to other days, I'm going to do some overtime.
今日私は残業もします。
It means today I'm going to do overtime in addition to other things.
今日私も残業します。
And that means that I will, in addition to other people, do some overtime. So in English, also or to is really easy. You can put it anywhere in the sentence, and depending on the context, you can kind of figure out what it means. But in Japanese, the placement of the particle mo is really important because the meaning changes every single time.
Okay, now we'll like to cover the particle ni to specify a time. And before we talk about ni itself, we'd like to talk about the types of time that exist in Japanese, which are relative time and definite time.
So definite time is expressions that are used to refer to a time that is objectively easy to specify. So things like time on a clock or month or calendar, those are all definite time periods that you can point out easily.
An example in Japanese would be 5時、4日、月曜日、5月。
Yeah. And relative time is the opposite of that. It changes from time to time. It changes from day to day. And examples of that are
来週、明日、今朝、明後日、来月。
and here's some example sentences.
明日、試験があります。5時に電車が出発しました。So, if you notice here, relative time, you don't use the particle ni after the time frame set. So it says 明日試験があります instead of saying 明日に試験があります。Whereas definite time, you do put the particle ni after the specific time. So it says 5時に電車が出発しました。
But, of course, languages are hard, and there is an exception. So, even with relative time frames, the particle ni is sometimes used to create emphasis. So this is in line with our other use of particles. Whenever we use them, they often emphasize the noun that comes before them. So, for example, 先週これ食べたっけ?
いや、先週じゃなくて先々週に食べたよ。
So you'll notice that the person number 2 is emphasizing the fact that it wasn't last week, it was in fact 2 weeks ago. So normally you wouldn't say sensenshu ni, but in this case, for emphasis, that's what's happening.
Yes. And of course, please remember that you cannot use ni after relative time, even in this special situation when you want to emphasize things in every single relative time. So for example, 昨日に is you cannot use a ni right there because it's more relative than other times.
Kino changes every single day, so that is more relative than, for example, sensenshu, and that's why it cannot take ni even in this emphasis time. So thank you very much.
And I hope you have a good day learning Japanese.